Sports. I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Scarlet Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards. Short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Pulls it, fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Hit right back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. An early test for this defense on 3rd and inches. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in at Sheffield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Using his feet to buy time. Finding open areas. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was...
Damn, he grabbed my ankle.
I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Caught near the sticks, it's Reed. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Takes a handoff. It's Reed. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to bully their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Sheffield. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Quarterback making adjustments. Bring in the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job of closing the window. And the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pitt pushing the base. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Uncorks one. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it 6 more points.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Campbell.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Leading with the running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Panthers. No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of 2 elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Damn.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got trying to catch it. That should have been an interception.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Finds his man. It's Williams. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the
Yeah, that's a good pass right there.
not until he picks up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't
My
matter.
food just got here. Let's see what this shit hitting on.
The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Man, they ain't give me no fork. Damn. No fork is crazy.
And the Tigers are on.
Nigga think I'm a barbarian?
To the ground with the back. Once that ball was loose, offense
Yes, sir. Killed him.
Everywhere it's a turnover.
Killed him.
That's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started?
Spot him, got him.
Not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out. The first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor. Defense recovers. That is not the start that you need.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's ball. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. Inside the 30. Breaks into the open. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
It's nice to have a running back at the quarterback spot, a guy that can make that second play. Looks like a pass. What can he do? He turns it into a run, finds the end zone, gets the 2-point conversion.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Word, I'm sitting here eating this goddamn Chinese food.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
I'll get it tomorrow.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
He makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Looking to pass. It's Lubnick. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming with the football, trying to get that elusive guy.
I got teriyaki chicken and shrimp. I mean teriyaki chicken and steak with the vegetables.
He's got it. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Got a little Sprite with it to drink.
Have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down.
That's mine. That's mine.
And I think on that
Gotta pick those. I ain't lying.
The quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time. Out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
What's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Klubnik.
Bro.
And they will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Webb.
Yeah, you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm gonna go attack and make some plays.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass, thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's open on the right. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air, it's Lagway. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it.
Come on, he wide open, dog. Hit him. Put it on him. This nigga 250 pounds. Throw it at his big ass body.
Just gonna hunt this quarterback. He had his target
Fuck.
wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown with the QB through him. That is gonna haunt this quarterback tonight.
Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown.
That nigga fast as hell.
Imagine good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. with it. It's Turner. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line at warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Firing toward the end zone. And that's
damn, big ass dropped it.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football.
Going for the big play. Makes the catch.
I don't know what these niggas looking at.
Open spaces. Touchdown Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
He'll bring it out. It's ball. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the run, it's ball. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Back to throw, it's Flagway. Quick completion on the out. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the catch. It's the ball. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Aggressive, man. This offense does not...
I ain't gonna lie, that quarterback moving back there. I don't know what the fuck he doing, but that nigga getting out of every little jam.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Give to the single back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into...
Got some room in under the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He gets into the end zone in the 2-point.
Damn, I almost had that.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's ball. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. The Gators in the hurry-up.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down distance. It's third down. I can't slide. The QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering his shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Gators need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Wide open on the right. Smashes him with the stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran.
Boy, that step up in the pocket be hurting.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Fights off a defender. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Damn.
For a loss of a couple. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden they're back.
Touchdown, Gator! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. It makes it pretty easy. Usually sure.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Now on second and short after that pickup. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. The quick out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you've got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. And the quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Gutsy play call. There are a lot of coaches out there that would have run the football, try to keep the clock going, and force your opponent to use more timeouts. They throw for it on third down, they get the completion, and with that, they should win this game.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
The Gators need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And that was one the offense needed and the defense had to have, and they could not get the stop.
And the gamble by the head coach and play caller pays off. Of course, if that's incomplete, it stops the clock. So they needed to have it. Great execution at a time where it was so critical.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unleashes one deep. He had it in the end zone, but just couldn't get a foot down to stay in bounds.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On third down, going up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Looking for more room. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in